It is 2:30 a.m. my time. I am exhausted, but I am doing a podcast because I am scared. I'm pointing out there right now. I'm scared of my new neighbors. It's 2:30 in the morning. They're still awake. I think they're moving, but first of all, they have a really big dog. Holy crap! I made eye contact with this dog twice already today, and I was like, okay, can I blow weed in this dog's face to show him the fuck out? I don't know if that's good or me or not, but yeah, everybody, welcome to the Morning Glory podcast. Hopefully, you guys tuned into the last podcast episode with Keller Reeves and Brian Dick. I totally just realized I'm not even just talking to a microphone. There's a camera in front of me too. It's I'm trying to be quiet because I'm trying to here. I'm trying to be quiet, but I don't want to piss off my neighbors. Well, not my mate. Sorry. This is how tired I am. I can't even fucking speak right. But this is fun. I like doing these podcasts because I'm just giving you guys my thoughts and opinions right now. I'm scared of my neighbors. It is 2:30 in the morning, and they're smoking outside, but not like weed smoke, like cigarette smoke, like the bad smoke, the one that can kill you, the one that can make your family cry in tears rather than laughter. Cry in tears of pain. Ugh. This is me. Anyways, yeah, so thank all my Patreon members for all supporting me with this podcast. And you can tell I've been trying to improve it more with these graphics now, with this microphone, and with new guests. I've got a bunch of new guests I'm going to be bringing on the podcast. I've at least got 10 people lined up in like a day. It's amazing now that I have all this technology working for me again. People are reaching out to me because they want to do podcasts. I have a buddy of mine, Urban. Yeah, my boy Urban, who's a Patreon member himself. Shout out to my boy. We want to do a podcast together, and I want to call it the Urban Legend Podcast or the Urban Myth Podcast. One of the two. Sounds cool. the Urban Myth, Urban Legend Podcast. I don't know. Urban Myth actually sounds pretty cool. But either way, a lot of new things are going to be coming now. I guarantee it. You guys have been waiting for a full year, for me to actually do stuff. Like for graphics with better quality and that. So, here we go. It's football season starting to come into gear now. This is my time to rise and show everybody what I'm made of in the podcasting world. You know what I'm saying? We got my little football cup here. Yeah, I got these at the dollar store. I bought 2 of these football cups for $1. Man, gotta love the dollar store. Sometimes people are scared to shop there because of like the cheap value and like, you know, the labor shit. It's like, I don't want to support child labor or shit like that. But I like the dollar store for simple things. Especially when you're broke as hell like me that needs stuff. By the way, I have made some donation buttons for when I do live shows now for this football show coming up. I'm pretty fucking excited. I have a GIF that is that's pretty funny. Anyways, but uh, I'm sorry, but like I needed to do a podcast this morning because I'm scared. My neighbors are scary, and I wanted to feel safe talking. So, you know what makes me feel like? It feels like a man. Feels like a man wants to take control of his home. This isn't even my home. This is just my computer and my microphone. Maybe I'm just pissing off the neighbors now by talking. They're like, oh, well, this guy talks too much. I'm going to bed. This is a great podcast. Compared to the other ones, oh my god. I look back at the other ones now, but like, I need to step it up a notch. Because I realize I want to look good for my Patreon members. For my nine individuals, you are my family, and I want to make sure that I do my best to not be American. I don't even know what that means. I don't want to be American. Like, why would I want to be American? I'm so happy to live in Canada. We have free healthcare and we get to smoke weed. Oh man, why not be a Canadian then this time? I love America when I'm able to cross the border. We'll put it that way. Once I can cross the border, then I'll look and be like, I want to go back. That's probably what I'll be. Anyways. So, let me do a quick review on some of the podcasts that I was catching up on. I was catching Drew's podcast today. Well done, Drew. He might be watching this. I'm really trying to convince him that, yeah, what do I need to do to not be boring for a fucking Patreon podcast for 15 minutes? Do I have to like fucking just like get like a sausage, putting in a fucking banana peel, and then unfucking rattling? No, that's Tommy. That's a Tommy thing. You'd be like, oh, look at me magically unpeel this massive banana. Anyways, I'll be quiet more. The fridge is making noises and it's telling me to shut up. Anyways, but yeah. Well, I just came from a comedy club actually, or a comedy show. Here's what I'd say. It's now getting to the point now where it's frustrating talking about comedy. Is it? Does that make me a real comedian where I'm just now actually talk comedy as it's a business, right? Yeah, it's like the show that I went to today. I had to pay $10 to get in because I wanted to support the guys. I don't have any money right now. I hopefully will next week. But as of right now, I have no money. If the money I don't get doesn't come in next week, I'm gonna be forced to move. We'll put it that way. So I really am relying on this this paycheck that I got, this temporary mailing job to come through. But yeah. I went, yeah. So the comedy show, it was mostly all talking. It was a nightclub. When it comes to trying to book a show, don't be desperate enough to book at a bad venue. That's why I feel that happened here with this show. I think a lot of us, people outsiders, that don't live in Vancouver, we live in valleys and little towns, and we have to do whatever we can to try and get stage time. So I felt like this young guy that is charging $10 a ticket for a comedy show where everybody is talking. There are there are people that are drugged out of their mind at this show and wouldn't let them talk. I guess that would be the easy way of putting it. It was a really rough venue to perform at. Like some of these comics, they're good. Like they have jokes and everything once they build it up, but it's not the right audience for them because all they wanted to do is party and take drugs, and yeah, it's they were saying fuck you and like all this shit to the comedians. Um, I say a lot of ums. I gotta cut that out when I do my early morning podcast, but this is me, yeah. Uh, is it wrong to hit? No, sorry, not hit. That's terrible. To sleep with. Probably the easiest word to say. You don't want to hit on. You want to sleep with. Somebody's relative or friend that you find attractive. Because I'm flat out saying that I find that this comic's sister, she's very attractive and she goes to comedy shows, and she's been going to a few of them now. But uh, is it wrong for me to assume that something can happen? It's a kind of thing where it's like you don't want to go there because you're I'm not desperate enough, or if I do, I'll make things awkward. We'll put it that way. It's like I know that I'm not desperate enough that I can go hit on every piece of ass out there. I keep my cool, and I'll wait for the right person. You know, I gotta keep my cool. Cheers to that. But I do feel like I could like wreck the fuck out of this girl in the bed if I had the opportunity, man. Yeah, first of all, she's on crutches, so she can't move. And I'd be like, don't worry, I'll do all the work for you. I would, I would go to town on that. I would. What would I do? I would derail that pussy. Maybe Johnny. I would put her in a timeout. I would put her in a sinister timeout. Oh man. Or Kate. We'd maybe we'd have a little photo shoot. Or Joe, we'd do a podcast naked together. Oh man. Or Ray, we could be naked and just toss the ball around. Like, this is fun. Just me, just looking at the camera. Oh boy. Uh, or Indigo, we could be like your rats and play hide and seek. I saw Indigo's video of a couple of her pets, and they were like peeking out of holes. So yeah, this has been episode 19 or 20. I can't. Maybe I'll do part 2. Either way, hopefully you guys have checked out the hour-long Morning Glory podcast available for you guys on Patreon, because yeah, it's if I want you guys to get more into my stuff, just leave comments below. Let me know what I need to do. I'm pretty exhausted. It's 2:45 in the morning, and I need to sleep because tomorrow I'm gonna hit the gym. Gonna lose some more cardio, hopefully. Yeah, and hey, appreciate all you guys being here, and thank you very much. Shout out to anybody that's been supporting me, and smoke weed every day, motherfuckers. Peace out. Too sweet.